turn this off. Okay. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, that's it. I know on that one. There's a black one. Look at my hair, my hair's a mess. That was it. The lice one. Oh. Oh man. There's my charger. Oh dear. Oh god, my fucking hair. Need it cutting. Need it cutting. Oh. Oh. Get the ashtray. And put some TV on or something. Pardon me. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck's sake, man. Put some Netflix on or something. Oh, fuck's sake, it's dropped me like that. Oh. Nice one. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, fucking shiver. You must think he's a barrel one. Yeah. Who's that? Oh, cool. Let's get some TV on. I'm messaging him actually. can't see the comments. Hang on. Live chat should be on there now. I don't know. If that's, I don't know. I think it was spider, but my fingers are still dirty. Look, man. From fucking yesterday's work, man. My hands are fucking black. I need to go have a bath. Yeah, mate, I'm good. I'm good. It was just once, I don't know, mate. It was like, I don't know, mate. I can't really put it into words, from being honest with you. I'm good though. I'm good. But like, you know, when you find out something like that, you think, wow. It says more about that person than it does me, you know. And I mean, fucking hell, going 5 years, all the Christmases, all the holiday, like, you know, the trips and, you know, birthdays and, you know, time days out with the kids and stuff like that, all them, you're just living a lie, you know. It's, I mean, that's quite, but that's, I mean, you know, look, gosh, she's like, man, she's like she's a player, really, she's a user. It was when her ex, the baby's, or the kid's dad, it was when he left to go see his mum. That's when she got in touch with me. Went on a date with me. I was told she told me she was single, and that you know, she'd been split up with him for months. It actually wasn't the case, as I've, you know, it's been proven to me. But you know, got with uh, got with me. I practically moved in straight away, and then like fucking, I think I had a row with her within the first 2 months. So I fucked off to mum's for like 2 nights, and she rang up her ex because I weren't there, and she rang up her ex and basically had a drink, put some lingerie on, and then had unprotected sex with him in the bed that I shared with her, you know. And that was in the first 2 months of a 5 year relationship. It's like, you know, it's mental, that is. It's mental, but she cheated on him as well, you know. Once a cheat, always a cheat, but look, at the end of the day, you know, I gotta look at things. Do I really deserve someone like that? No, man, no. But yeah, but yeah, he fucking, I got in touch, you know, got in touch with me and shit, and yeah, man, it's, yeah, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm, you know, I'm moving on to better things now. I was watching Paul and Shaw waiting for that police call. Huh? Yeah, mate, it's difficult. 5 years is a long time. Yeah, yeah, you know, I'm past that now, mate. I'm past that. You know what I mean? I'm not like, you know, I don't want someone like that in my life. I don't want someone like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want someone like that in my life. You know, people like that. Yeah, they just they use you when they want you, but when they don't want you, they cast you out. And you know, fuck having someone like that. Fuck that. Do you know what I mean? Fuck that. Absolutely. You know, but it is what it is. It's the way she's been raised, man. You know. But that behaving like that don't get you anywhere. You know. Learn stand on your own 2 feet. I'm too old for games, man. You know, I'm 30. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a little boy. You know, she's 24. She's a little girl. Do you know what I'm saying? With all due respect, she's a little girl and she plays little girl games, and that ain't for me, man. That's not for me. You know, so yeah, just to like clarify your question and give you an answer and whatnot. So yeah. Um, Fuck me, man. It understand really difficult makes you think the whole 5 years was a lie. What it? Well, it's what I mean. It's what you gotta think, isn't it? You know, to be fair, it's like it kind of was, wasn't it? When you think about it, kind of was. You know, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Like I couldn't go that long. You know, um, with that on my shoulders. With that, but you know, but for someone to have that on like their shoulders and go that long, and I mean that kind of says something about that person, doesn't it? Like who could do something like that. You know, it's just you gotta be quite quite a selfish fucking pretty heartless person to do that. But it is what it is. You know, I think at the time she kind of she's stupid. She kind of weighed up her options and thought, you know, I've got a guy here that's looking after my kids, and he's like supporting us all, and he's good to me, and that I'll keep him round, and I think that's what happened, mate. I think that's what it was. But at the end of the day, I'm moving on from it now. I'm moving on from it. I'm bettering myself. And that's it, man. And that's all it is. To be fair, it is what it is. But I do agree with what you said there, mate. It does make you think it probably was a lie. Um, it just makes me laugh that like she accused me of cheating. You know what I mean? It's like, but they say that, don't they? Like the ones that accuse are the ones that have done something. I mean, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. I wasn't even like I wasn't. It's a strange one because like I wasn't like upset when I found out. Like the thing is, the guy told me back then, but like I thought, he's just saying this to like fucking, you know, um, what is it? What was it now? I thought he was just saying it to like I don't know, piss me off or something. But it was strange because like he was telling me other stuff which only I'd have known. You know, he wouldn't have had. You know. And I was like, yeah. Well, there's people. Yeah, people are like that, man. People are like that. It's just the way they are. You know, it's just the way they are. Oh, it's fucking freezing, man. Fucking cold. Where's my fucking? I'm getting my fucking jacket on. I'm freezing. What's that? Yeah, that was ridiculous accusing you, even though I speak to Bridie, well, for a little while, but over Christmas, yeah. Well, yeah, basically, with the whole Bridie thing, I mean, you know, at that, around the Christmas period, like, I think, I, I left Amy on, when was it now? I think it was early December, I left. No, it weren't. No, it was towards. No, yeah, I think it was the start of December, late November, start of December. I left. I had an argument with her, and I left. And then, like, I was seeing it. I went back there, and I was seeing the kids, and it was. I think when I went back there on I think it was the 16th of December. I think it was the 16th of December. It was, and you know, I walked in on something and had a big argument, and and that's when I did leave Amy and left, but came back here, didn't speak to her throughout Christmas, and she didn't speak to me either, throughout Christmas and New Year, you know She moans that Anne didn't speak to her and whatnot, but you know, it takes two to tango. I'm not. It's not just on my shoulders. You know, I'm not the one that just has to run to you. You know, um, but yeah, she got a bit pissed off that like Bridie was messaging me asking how I was and talking about her New Year plans and whatnot. But it's look, it's old news now. It's old news. It's been and done. But yeah, yeah. She ain't my responsibility anymore, and that's it, man. That's it. But it's just like I'm too old for the games. I'm too old for that fucking shit now. I'm too old. I'm too old. Little girl games. So what do you want to happen? So what do I want to happen? As in what? As in what respect? Like what? How do you mean? It's funny because I mean I think it was just under 3 weeks ago. I was actually back there and I slept with Amy and she was telling me that she wanted to be with me and all this shit and yeah whatever. But obviously she was doing stuff that I'm now aware of. While I was there, and it ended in an argument towards the end of the week, and then I left. And that's when I got my stuff and I left. Um, but yeah, and it's like she says now to me, "Oh, I'm seeing someone else," and he's well, this is that, and it's like, I just man, I see the game, I see the pattern now, I see, and I think this happens with anyone. I think once you see something, or you see someone for what they actually are, you take a step back and you're like, nah. And that's what it is. So to answer your question there, as in Amy and my future, it's quite clear. There's Amy's nothing. There's absolutely nothing to do with me, to do with my future or anything. She's in the past, and that's where she'll fucking stay. Um, as for my future though, man, I mean, see that's the thing. I can do what the fuck I want. I can do what the fuck I want. You know, there is no, there's nothing tying me down. I can do what I want, and I've been doing what I want. You know, um, I mean, I'm not. What I'm. I haven't been like. I've just. I'm planning the holiday. Or planned a holiday. Got one coming up. I'm working now. You know, obviously, like I'm still. Like with the doctors and all that shit. I'm still doing that. You know, which is it's better and whatnot. But should I say about a new chapter? Yeah, look, to be honest, she plays too many games, and it's like you play too many games. It's like the boy that cried wolf. Do you know what I mean? It's like you play too many games. I don't, But look, at the end of the day, right? I mean, it was a funny story, right? Now this didn't get me upset. Like for some people it would, but I had to laugh. I just like my mate Alex, right, who I work with. It's his company, and he's like the one that got me the job basically. And he was sat in his van right one morning, and he said he goes he's like Jay, you need to get yourself on Tinder, mate. We need to get you on Tinder. I'm telling you, because there's some fucking slags on there, mate. You want to get your fucking dick in these, right? Cause he's a fucking player. And he goes, right, give me your phone, right? He downloads Tinder, right? He links it with my Facebook and all this shit, right? Because we're on Tinder, yeah. You can't have fake accounts on there. You can't have fake accounts on Tinder. It's all linked to your phone number and your Facebook, right? And your location, right? So it's, yeah. So we're basically like down the road from where like Amy lives, or because we're like working on a house up there, right? And he's going through his phone, yeah, like he's swiping, right, and he's swiping on these birds on my phone, and then I swear to God, man, the fifth, I think the fifth one we went past, it was fucking Amy, weren't it? And she had a profile picture of her and like Tommy, the little boy, and like I was like, that's my ex, and he was like, fuck off. I was like, no, that's my ex, and I was like, I was like, wow. I just laughed, and then what he goes, no, 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 look, watch this. So what he does is, yeah, he takes a fucking screenshot. What he does is he swipes left, right. When he takes a screenshot, he swipes left, pissing himself laughing, right, and he gets on my fucking text, right, and he said, so he goes, what was it he said now? He goes, just for your information, I swiped left, and he sends a picture of fucking Tinder and that. He turns around to me, he goes, see, now she knows you're on Tinder when you're getting pussy. Honestly, he's a fucking dick. I mean, he's saying like five girls at the same time. That cunt is, mate. I'm telling you. But yeah, going anywhere nice? I'm going to Greece. I'm going to Greece. And there's also, because like that's the thing, like, you know, I've been getting my own shit sorted now. You know, so like I'm getting my driving done soon. You know, I had to renew my passport. Um, you know, and there's this cruise I fancy, man. It's like this. Ooh, I got a shiver. There's this like there's this cruise I fancy. Like you just get on it. I mean, they just take you all over. Like where was it now? Like, it's like they go like France. They go past France, Spain, then you go to Italy. You know. Oh shit! Not me fag out me fucking out. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing my own thing. But yeah, I mean, Spider, you didn't know it was on my fucking Instagram. You remember that fucking? Do you remember that bird that used to fucking? Oh no, that bird. No, the one that I. Hang on. Lol, never used any of the dating apps. Had a plenty of fish or something, but wasn't me. Never been into Greece, but would be a nice break. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what I need, man. I need a break. You know, and that's why I'm going, man. It's like I want to get away. You know, I want to have. You gotta understand. Like, obviously, like with the whole, what you said, the 5 year life thing, and it's like 5 years is, you know, I mean, shit, fuck that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a long time now. I think it's time for me to start. You know, I want to do some. I want to do some fun shit. You know what I mean? I want to. I want to do the things that I couldn't do before. The things I should have been doing really. You know, and yeah, it is what it is. I'm just surrounding myself now with the right people. Um, you know, and I'm just having like a different approach on certain things. You know, or a lot of things really. You know, just a different approach to things. But dating apps, mate. You get some. Listen, my mate said to me, right. He said, the one I work with, right. He goes, fucking. I mean, because he's had some like fucking bad exes, right? Um, and like he was saying to me, he said, look, man, he's got five birds on the fucking go. He's got one taking him out for his birthday this weekend, man. Do you know what I mean? He's a jammy bastard. But you know, um, he just fucking he uses that to like just fucking bang birds and fuck them off. That's what he does. And that's what a lot of people do on these dating apps, man. It's what it's there. Come on, it's what it's there for, man. Some people like me off him and like but it's full of slags and full of dickheads that wanna play. Do you know what I mean? Like players and shit like that. He's just full of that, man. It's full of that. And full of them people. Uh, it is a long time. Kind of forget who you were before. Mate. Absolutely. Like I've rekindled friendships with um people that couldn't stand Amy. You know, of people who I knew before, and like I'm going out for a drink with one of them tomorrow. What's that? No, no, no. It's tomorrow night. No, yeah, tomorrow afternoon. Um, you know, but it is, man. You do. It's one of them. It's like it's the whole control thing. It's the whole control thing, mate. That's what it is. It's the control thing. I don't. She was a user, and um, there probably was a little bit of control in it as well. Um, this is about what people. It's what she was like. Like she cast you out when she didn't want you, but then when she wanted you, she'd reel you back in. And you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that at all. And it's the same pattern which I've noticed. It's the same pattern. It's like relationship onto another relationship onto another, and that's how it will be. And like, I don't think, you know, for like the kids' sake, I don't think that's necessarily a good thing to do. You know, that's just what I think. I just don't think it's the right thing to do. You know, um, I mean, obviously it's a shame because of like with the kids and that. Like I did raise them. Raise them as my own. And done anything and everything for her and them kids. Because that's what I'm like, mate. That's what I'm like. And she knew that. That's why she kept me. That's why she stayed and carried on with the whole 5 years. Um, but I just think when it comes to a point where you've just got to recognise, you've just got to see what's in front of you and like you look at yourself and think, do you deserve that or do you deserve better? And that's what, and I deserve better. But yeah, my mate in particular had 3 women at the same time a couple of nights ago. The lucky bastard, lucky fucker. Yeah, you do get attached. You do all the normal parenting kind of things. Yeah, you do, man. You do. You do. I mean, there's not a lot of blokes that would take on children. There's not. You know, um, just the way it is for that. For that amount of time as well. They were babies. But yeah, what happened? What do you mean? What happened? I don't know. Like nothing's happened, mate. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Same old, mate. Same old. But yeah, man. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna like I mean, I'll answer your question. If you have a question, I'll fucking answer your question. But like, I'm not gonna I'm not sitting down and, dwelling and moping and feeling sorry, feeling sad, and you know, I'm not doing that. I mean, I've had that little period. I think everybody does. That's obviously been hurt or used or cheated on. I think everybody has that. Everybody has that period where they grieve a bit, they're upset. Okay, yeah, but I think once you've had that period and then you do recognise, you know, you actually weigh it up. You actually like think, okay, you don't look at it in rose tinted spectacles anymore. You don't, you actually look at it and like you don't just remember the good stuff. You remember the bad stuff as well. You know, like not bullshit lies or rumors, like the truth. Like you remember the bad stuff, and then you think to yourself, yeah, do you know what I mean? And I think that's when you've got the ball rolling. Then um, but no, no, it's no, but no, John, nothing's happened, mate. Nothing's happened. I'm boring, man. I'm boring. I'm boring. Where's my fucking drink, man? Hang on, I'm gonna get more jacket. Oh, I'm fucking freezing. It's really good you've got some work. Gives you more self-worth, I think. Yeah, mate, it does, man. It does. I mean, the guy, that I work with, he tossed me a lifeline, man. He tossed me a lifeline. You know, um, I mean, the way I was, and I still am. I still fucking with my mental health issues. It's fucking. He's had that himself, and I mean, he says, look, yeah. I mean, I didn't see him for like 16 years, man. And then he just like we had a chat, and he was saying, look, man, I know I've been where you are now. Look, come and work for me. Get you some money in your pocket. Get you feeling fucking better. Get you out. You know, and all the rest and shit. And then like we'll see where it goes. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but there's these little steps, man. It's little steps, and then he just always says like I'm telling you, you know shit gets better. It will, but obviously I have off days. I mean, the other night I was in hospital because I felt like you know doing something. Like yeah, like I've had many fucking conversations with doctors, and I had this one real shit doctor, man. Like, well, she was like a specialist, and I think she got the sack. I think she got the sack from this place. Um, she told me to like, I told her a bit, I didn't tell her everything, but I told her a few stuff, and she's saying like, you've gotta get a grip on this now. You've gotta like, you have to take control in your feelings. You have to like man up. And I was like, what do you mean man up, man? What do you mean man up? And like, I was like, man, great. It was like funny because told me to man, but then she gave me antidepressants after that. Fuck, it's like, okay. I mean, look, I don't care. I mean, obviously there's other reasons why, like, I felt shit. But like, I don't care what she says. Amy triggered that. She triggered that. And she says, she does say, I mean, she did used to say to me, like, that, don't blame me for your, like, I think she meant suicide attempts. She called me an attention seeker, and she did tell me to go commit suicide as well. So, that's what I'm saying. You look at that shit and then you think, okay, whatever. It's, yeah, but I don't care what she says. She did trigger that. she did trigger that, and I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I'm not gonna, you know. It's like me and this like nurse at the hospital the other night. Like I mean, we were talking about everything. She was like some young. She shouldn't say she was young. She was like sort of like just I say about 28, 28 something like that. Right? She was and she was basically saying to me like, "Do you really want to end your life over that?" I was like, "No, it's not just her. It's not just her. It's a lot of things as well." But I think obviously because you know it just highlight it just raised it. I think it just raised a lot of things. But oh she's said fucking loads, man. She's tried so hard to get me down. I mean, I think the one thing that I was like, I mean, the fact that she labelled me a cheat, like, I mean, because someone asked me how I'm doing, and someone was telling me that they're stopping in a hotel for New Year. You know, it's just I don't know. But then, now I know why. Now I know why, and yeah. But listen, I don't really want to talk about it too much because it's just it's a waste. Do you know what I mean? It's pointless. It's just a waste of time. It is a waste of time. I don't know. I'd much rather talk about grass. You know what I mean? I'd much rather talk about fucking grass. And I've wasted enough time on her and her dramas and all that. I'm not gonna fucking. I'm done with that. I'm done with that part of my life. The kids on the other hand, God bless them. Obviously, like, so you gotta be careful, with kids, because kids can be used as weapons, and you know. But I do think about the kids. I do miss the kids. Obviously that's normal. I'm gonna, but you know, it's just part and parcel of it. Do you know what I mean? It's just part and parcel of it. But yeah, I understand. And funny enough, I put it down to the ISPCA this week and had a bit of a correspondence with them. Oh, did ya? Oh, no, you have to let me know. What happened? What happened? Fat Dan. I love Fat Dan. But no, like, I mean, adding on to that, like, spider, I think my mate's sister, right, she said this thing to me, right, and I think she was spot on. Like, women, they don't just split up with someone and go with someone else. They don't do that, right? And I'm talking like when she first got with me. They don't do that. They don't just go from one to the other, right? Not straight away. They build it up and time, and they haven't they like they line them up basically. They line them up, and I was like, yeah, you're right, man, you're right. And then when they want to drop them, they drop them. But people do that, they don't get far, man. They don't get far. They don't get nothing tangible, nothing. Uh, but yeah. But Fat Dan, though, man, you know what? I haven't watched any streams, man. I've not really. I've been too busy doing my own thing. Yeah. I haven't really like. Again, it's like I view it as a waste of time, and yeah, I don't know. seeing it. I've got two appointments today. I've got two appointments. I've got one. I've got one at the hospital. I need to ring them. I forgot what time it was. And I've got one in town. Oh, I can't remember the afternoon. I can't remember now. Oh, I can't remember, but yeah. So I'm not. If someone messaged me saying, "Oh, watch this stream, it's really funny's happening," I'll go and have a look. But like, I don't. I'm not just not wasting my time with that anymore. Just not. I'm not wasting my time, man. But now, that was all I was gonna tell you, Spider. Right? Do you remember that? Do you remember that post I put up of that Faye woman that was spiked, right? Well, basically, right. Hang on, I'll read your message first, right? Like that, like that ex I told you about that will ring me continually when I put a phone number block on my home phone. She drove around to different phone boxes to still contact me. Fuck that, mate. That's fucking weird. That is. But I'll tell you about this now, right? That Faye woman who I fucking helped when she was, I fucking resuscitated her for fuck's sake, She she got my number off a paramedic, right? So she went out of her way to get that fucking number. And listen, fine with it. I liked the message she sent me and that whatnot. Fucking Amy fucking didn't. She got a bit fucking jealous of that. Don't But then again, don't know why. But yeah, like I was speaking to her and that, and like she seemed nice, and she was saying, "Oh, we should meet up," and 'cause I want to thank you and stuff. I was like, "Oh, like, cool, cool." Um, but like, I don't know. She kind of like, I think she wanted to like start seeing me, right? And I practically like I said to her I just said like, look, um, you know, I've just come out of a 5-year relationship. I'm not, I'm not gonna, I don't, I'm not, I want some time to myself. Yeah, I want to do my thing. And she was like, oh, yeah, 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 God, yeah. But then obviously then like, she'd ask like, oh, like, what happened, what went on and all this shit. And I'd like, you talk to them and whatnot. And then um, she used to like message me quite a bit, and like obviously I wouldn't like really respond, you know, cause I don't really know her. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. She doesn't live in the same city as me. I don't know her. And when I went, I think just under 3 weeks ago, when I went back at Amy's, and obviously I slept with Amy, and her games and all that shit. Um, fucking, obviously like she was asking. She found out that I'd slept with Amy, and she didn't like it. She didn't like it, and she kicked off about it. I'm like, what? Why are you kicking? I was like, why are you kicking off about that? I'm not with you. I'm not even like. I haven't even like. What are you on about? You know. And it was I think she even went to. I think she said she was messaging Amy or something. Um. You know. Because I think when Amy was playing games and like she was like fucking saying to me like, this and that, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I was like, oh, fuck that face, just to piss her off, just to piss her off. You play games, I'll play them back, but then I realised, oh man, I'm not getting into these games. But yeah, Um, what happened with Amy? Like 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Um, so yeah, you know, I'm doing my own thing now. I'm enjoying being single. I'm enjoying this. Like, I feel quite sad. Like this, like selfish. I don't need to I don't want or need to be with anybody else. You know, um, you shouldn't go from one relationship to the other. I think because you need time to um, you need time to rebuild yourself. You need time to build your character. You know, and because if you just, I mean, this is what she did with me. Because she got with me 5 years. I was with Amy. She would fucking. It was like she was still bothered by him. Like she would stalk his Facebook and have a look and shit. It's like if you're over somebody, you wouldn't need to do that. It's like with me now. She's doing it with me. I mean, I've deleted the numbers and I've blocked her on everything, and I've nothing to do with her now. But like the messages that we've had, she'd say she's over me. She says she's seeing someone else and whatnot, which is fine, fair enough. I'm not with you. Do what you want. But then don't say that and then say, oh, oh yeah, you're shagging someone else. Then you shagged that woman. You know, and if you're over someone and you've moved on, and you shouldn't be worried about that. You know, you shouldn't be worried about that. You shouldn't be thinking about that. And I think that's one of the problems you have if you go from one relationship to the other. You know, I had it the once. I mean, there was a girl I used to see. I think the relationship I was with before Amy. I was with her for a few years. How many years was I with her? About, I think I was about 3, 4 years. I was with her, and you know, I mean, it's like, yeah. I went on a date not long after I split up with her. This woman I was with, and I went on a date with some other bird, and it was weird because all I thought about was the other woman my ex-girlfriend. That's all I thought about. So you've gotta it's one of them, man. It's one of them. You can't just go out. What did you say with my question? Stream froze. I can't remember now, mate. Oh, you mean what happened with Amy? Do you mean what happened with Amy? Did you get a little smoke, by the way? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. Um, to be fair, mate, I don't think I need it, man. Honestly, the pills I've got, I don't think I need it. I had this one pill. Yeah, and it knocked me out for like 15 hours, man. 15 fucking hours. It knocked me out. Yes. Well, no. What was it? What was your question? What happened with Amy? I left her. I left her. Simple as that. I just left her. I left her twice, to be fair. I left her twice. You know. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, you know. Oh, fuck it up. But no, man, I've not managed to like get any of that. I don't need it, mate. For being honest, I don't need it. Pardon me, but no, I don't think I need it. I'd say 15. Do ya? Yeah, I've have a look. Yeah, yeah. How much you that? How much you have? 50. Which one's mine? Let me have a look. These were meant to them. Yeah, I've got them as well. Yeah, yeah. 50 milligrams mine. 50 milligrams. I've got them. I've got. See, the thing is, right. The doctor said I can't have my tablets. I'm not allowed to have them. So I tried to take an overdose, didn't I? Before. I have diazepam, and I have this one. See, these ones, right? I can't. Beginning with an M, basically. They begin with an M. Can't pronounce it, but these like little pink ones, right? These fuckers, fuck me. Them, man, they knock you out. They're like a sleeping tablet and an antidepressant in one, and they knock you out. I was playing at Apex Legends with Gaz a few nights ago, right? And I took one because I was getting a bit anxious. And I took one, and I was just falling. I was just like, I was like going. The past few nights I've had, I've not slept. I think I only, I think not last night. Yes, I'm getting confused now. I've had a sleep tonight, ish. I haven't had a lot of sleep. The one, the night before, I had no sleep and I went to work and worked the whole fucking day. The night before that, I only had a sleep because I was in the hospital and they give me a tablet to go to sleep. And before that, I was awake for 60 hours. 60 hours I had no sleep. I couldn't sleep. I just could not get to sleep. At least you've got something to help you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's there for. It's there when I need to take it, whether I feel shit or I feel a bit anxious. That's what it's there for. But I can't have the pink ones and go to work. I can't, man. It'll fuck me up. I'll end up sleeping in someone's loft or something, or someone's back garden when we're working on it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, that's what they're there for, man. They're there to help you, man. They're there to help you. You know, and I think it's. Today I'm going to see someone more of like a talking, it's a counsellor basically. I'm going to see a counsellor today and have a good chat. And that's the thing as well. Like, it's always good to go and speak to people, like counsellors and stuff like that, or friends or family and whatnot, because they give you different outlooks. You know what I mean? You should never like ask someone, what do you think I should do, and then do it. You know what I mean? You have to because you will have to come to a point where you have to do what you want to do, because if you're not getting anywhere if you don't, you're not getting anywhere. But yeah, it's good. It's good speaking to people, like qualified people, because they give you they try and they change your way of thinking on certain situations. It's like there was a guy, right, I was speaking to in the hospital a few nights ago, right, the night before last, I think it was, yeah. See, I've haven't that much sleep. I'm forgetting the fucking days now. I think it was was it Monday night or I can't remember. But anyway, was speaking to like this counsellor at the hospital, right, and he already had my thing, like my file from like the last time I was in there when like you know that shit happened. Um, and he just says to me, he's like, mate, I've been speaking to you now for like 10-15 minutes, and he was just quite open, and like he was just telling me, being honest, like what he thought. He was quite blunt, but I think sometimes you need that. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you need that. Fuck it out. Oh shit, look at me with my notifications. What's going on here? Have a look. Oh yeah, Spider. I've got a new Instagram, by the way, that you can follow if you want. So I'm gonna be on that one most likely now, if I'm being honest. It's Jamie Knight 3688. So I'm putting my pictures on there and shit. So yep. So just go and give it a follow, man. You can message me on that one if you want, mate. I don't know if the comments are froze, man, though, because they keep like fucking freezing. So if you've left a comment and it's not popping up yet, I ain't responded to it. That's why. There we go. So hang on. Okay. But at least you're in the system now, and that's important. Yeah, I'll follow you now. Oh, nice one. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. You know, it's taken years to get to this point. Do you know what I mean? It's taken years to get to this point, and like recognize, you know, the stuff that's wrong. You know, the stuff that needs working on, and just basically talk and open up about it. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, with how, you know, and obviously now look at, I mean, I think Amy said to that bride there, and she said to me that like she said it to Gaz. I mean, Gaz, I think Gaz has been talking to her for the past few weeks. From what he told me, um, I was like, oh okay. You know, I think he was giving her a bit of shit, telling her how it was with the whole bridey thing and all that bollocks, you know. But you know, what was I saying now? I can't remember what I was saying. I was sidetracked. I can't remember what I was saying. What was it I was saying? I can't fucking remember. What? Sorry, man. See, I'll get distracted. What the fuck was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I don't remember. Fuck it. Not pissed me off today, right? Fucking really. I don't know why it just pissed me off a bit. I had some new socks, yeah. I had my bath this morning, right? Put my socks on and then went to work, came back, and then I just fucking ripped a hole in my socks, and like my toes, my big toes just like hanging out. It's like, I don't know, it's just annoying to look at. Just I can see my toe, and I don't fucking like it. I might go out today actually, because like, obviously I'm not doing anything today apart from like them meetings. But I think I'm probably gonna take some pictures today, or just, take my camera out and go and have a, you know, I might have my dinner out, I might eat some out. I'm not sure, but yeah, I might go and take some pictures or something. Oh man, it's fucking cold, man. It's cold. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think I might just go and do that today. I might just go and once I'm done with that, go and have just a walk around the city centre. Cause I like taking pictures of the city centre, man. I might just take some photos and stuff and whatnot. Fucking hell, man. Oh man. I've got to go and get some clothes as well. I've got to go and buy some clothes. I'm going out. Yeah, going out tomorrow and tonight. So yeah, I need to get some clothes, man. I need to get some clothes. I got wetter. Oh, fucking hell. Keep drinking this. Using this strainer now, is it just me and you, Spider? Is that how it is? Just me and you. I'll have to give you my phone number, mate. You can give me a bell. Fucking hell. Yeah, it would be, man. It would be, man. Cause obviously, I can't say too much on the stream. Do you know what I'm saying? It is fucking cold. I sit in the kitchen most of the time because I've got YouTube on that TV and it's freezing. Yeah, not a good place to sit, man. I'll tell you what, yeah, you can fucking tell you what, if you want, man, I'll fucking drop you my number now, actually, because I wanna come off this. I'll tell you what, like, if you give me a bell, I wanna pop off this. So, I'll see you in a minute, man. I'll drop you my